Sounds crazy, no? But here in our little village of Anatevka, you might say every one of us is a fiddler on the roof, trying to scratch out a pleasant, simple tune without breaking his neck. It isn't easy. You may ask, why do we stay up there if it's so dangerous? We stay because Anatevka is our home. How do we keep our balance? That I can answer in one word. Tradition. Because of our traditions, we have kept our balance for many, many years. Here in Anatevka, we have traditions for everything. How to eat, how to sleep, how to wear clothes. For instance, we always keep our heads covered and always wear a little prayer shawl. This shows our constant devotion to God. You may ask, how did this tradition start? I'll tell you. I don't know. But it's a tradition. And because of our traditions, everyone knows who he is and what God expects him to do.
Daylight must scramble for a living, feed women, children, slaves, baby, birds, and food. As the right class master of the house, you have the final word after.
Of our little village, we have always had our special types. For instance, Yenta, the matchmaker.
Ron, I have the perfect match for your son.
Who is it?
Raquel, the shoemaker's daughter.
Raquel, but she can hardly see. She's almost blind.
Tell the truth, not Ron. Your son's so much to look at. The way she sees and the way he looks, it's a perfect match.
And Nahum, the beggar.
Reb Nahum, here's 1 kopeck.
1 kopeck? Last week you gave me 2 kopecks.
I've had a bad week.
So if you've had a bad week, why should I suffer?
And most important, our beloved Rabbi.
Rabbi? Is that a proper blessing for the Tsar?
A proper blessing for the Tsar? Of course. May God bless and keep the Tsar far away from us.
Then And there are many others in our village. They have a much bigger circle. His Honor the Constable, His Honor the Priest, His Honor many others. We don't bother them, and so far, they don't bother us. And among ourselves, we get along perfectly well. Of course, there was a time when he sold him a horse and he delivered a mule. But that's all settled now. Now we live in simple peace and harmony. It was a mule.
It was a mule! It was a horse! Mule! Horse! Mule!
Tradition, 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 traditions. Without our traditions, our lives would be as shaky as the fiddler on the roof.
Girl, where is Haba?
She's in the barn milking.
Mama, when will Papa be home?
It's almost Sabbath, and he worries a lot about when he'll be home, all day long riding on his wagon like a prince.
Mama, you know that Papa works hard.
His horse works harder, and you don't need to defend your Papa to me. I know him longer. He could drive a person crazy. He should only live and be well. Spritza, bring me some more potatoes.
Yes, Mama.
Haba, did you finish milking?
Yes, Mama.
Good. You were reading again? And why does a girl need to read? Will it get her a better husband? Here.
Mama, Yet is coming. She's just down the road.
Maybe she's finally found a good match for you, Seidel.
From your mouth to God's ears.
Well, why does she have to come now? It's almost Sabbath.
Go finish in the barn. I want to talk to Yenta alone.
Mama, can I go out and play?
You have feet. Go.
Can I go too?
Go too.
But Mama, the man she finds. The last one was so old, and he was bald. He had no hair.
A poor girl with no dowry shouldn't be so particular. You want hair, marry a monkey.
After all, Mama, I'm not yet 20 years old.
Oh,
and
shut! Do you have to boast about your age? Do you want to tempt the evil eye now? Go.
Golden darling, I had to see you because I have such news for you. And not just every day in the week news, once in a lifetime news. And where are your daughters? Outside. No good. Such diamonds, such jewels. You'll see, Golda. I'll find every one of them a husband. But you shouldn't be so picky. Even the worst husband, God forbid, is better than no husband, God forbid. And who should know better than me? Ever since my husband died, I've been a poor widow. Alone, nobody to talk to. Nothing to say to anyone. It's no life. At night, all I do is think of my husband. And even thinking of him gives me no pleasure because, you know as well as I, he was not much of a person. Never made a living. Everything he touched turned to mud. But better than nothing.
Good evening, it's Seidel in the house.
But she's busy. Come back later.
Well, there's something I want to tell her.
I said later.
Oh, Mama, I thought I heard you.
You. Finish what you were doing. I said later.
All right.
What does that poor little Taylor Motto want with Seidel?
Oh, they've been friends since they've been children together. They laugh, they play.
They play? What do they play?
Who knows? They're just children.
From such children come other children.
Motto, he's a nothing. Now, Yenta,
children, children, they are your blessing in your old age. But my Aaron couldn't give me children. Believe me, he was good as gold. Never raised his voice to me, but otherwise he was not much of a man. So what good is it that he never raised his voice? But what's the use complaining? Other women enjoy complaining, but not Yenta. Not every woman in the world is a Yenta. Well, I must prepare my poor Sabbath table. So, goodbye, Golda. And it was a pleasure talking our hearts out to each other.
But Yenta, you said you had news for me.
Oh, I'm losing my head. One day it will fall off altogether, and a horse will kick it in the mud, and goodbye, Yenta. Of course, the news. It's about Laser Wolf the butcher. Such a good man, a fine man. And I don't have to tell you, he's well off. But he's lonely, the poor man, you understand? Of course you do. To make it short, out of the whole town, he's cast his eye on Zeitel.
My Zeitel?
No, the Tsar's Zeitel. Of course your Zeitel.
Such a match for my Zeitel. But Tevye wants a learned man. He doesn't like Laser.
Listen to me, Golda. Send Tevye to him. Don't tell him what it's about. Let Laser discuss it with him. He'll win him over. He's a good man, a wealthy man. True? True. So, you'll tell me how it went, and you don't have to thank me, Golda, because aside from my fee, which anyway Laser will pay, it gives me satisfaction to make people happy. What better satisfaction is there? So, goodbye, Golda. And you're welcome. Die, 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 die.
What does she want, Mama?
When I want you to know, I'll tell you. Now, clean the floor.
I wonder if Yenta found a match for you. I'm not anxious for Yenta to find me a match.
Not unless it's Matzel. The tailor.
I didn't ask you.
Well, Zeitel, you're the oldest. They have to find a match for you before they can find one for me.
And after her, one for me.
So if Yenta brings
Oh,
one...
Yenta.
Well, somebody has to arrange the matches. Young people can't decide these things for themselves.
She might bring someone wonderful.
Someone interesting.
And well off.
And important. Matchmaker, matchmaker, make me a match. Find me a find, catch me a catch. Matchmaker, matchmaker, look through your book and make me the perfect match. For me, well, I wouldn't toler if he were as handsome as anything. Matchmaker, matchmaker, make me match. Find me a find, catch me a catch. Night after night in the sun, so make me a match of my
Since when are you interested in a match? I just thought you had your eye on your books. You have your eye on the rabbi's son.
Well, why not? We only have one rabbi, and he only has one son. Why shouldn't I want the best?
Because you're a girl from a poor family. So whatever Yenta brings, you'll take. Right? Of course right. Follow. Go follow. That's a he's young. I just 6 feet so funny. That's true? True. It's probably not. And even if you're not, there's more to life than that.
Today, I'm hoarse. Dear God, did you have to make my poor old horse lose his shoe just before the Sabbath? That wasn't very nice. It's enough you pick on me, Tevye. Bless him with 5 daughters, a life of poverty. What have you got against my horse? Sometimes I think when things are a little too quiet up there, you say to yourself, let's see, what kind of mischief can I play on my friend Tevye?
You're finally here, my breadwinner.
I'll talk to you later.
What happened to your horse?
He's taking the day off.
Well, hurry up. The sun won't wait for you. I have something to say to you.
As the good book says, heal us, O Lord, and we shall be healed. In other words, send us the cure. We've got the sickness already. I'm not really complaining. After all, with your help, I'm starving to death. You made many, many poor people. I realize, of course, that it's no shame to be poor, but it's no great honor either. So what would have been so terrible if I had a small fortune? If I were a rich man, diddle-diddle-diddle-diggy-diggy-diddle-diddle-dum, all day long I'd biddy-biddy-bum. If I were a wealthy man, wouldn't have to work hard, diddle-diddle-diddle-diggy-diggy-diddle-diddle-dum. If I were a biddy-biddy rich, diggy-diggy-diddle-diddle man, I'd build a big tall house with rooms by the dozen right in the middle of the town. A fine tin roof with real wooden floors below. There would be one long staircase just going up and one even longer coming down. And one more leading nowhere just for show. I'd fill my yard with chicks and turkeys and geese and ducks for the town to see and hear, squawking just as noisily as they can. And each lot would land like a trumpet on the ear, as if to say, here lives a wealthy man. If I were a rich man, diddle-diddle-diddle-diggy-diggy-diddle-diddle-dum, all day long I'd biddy-biddy-bum. If I were a wealthy man, wouldn't have to work hard, diddle-diddle-diddle-diggy-diggy-diddle-diddle-dum. If I were a biddy-biddy rich, diggy-diggy-diddle-diddle man, I see my wife, my gold, looking like a rich man's wife, with a proper double chin, supervising meals to a heart's delight. I see her putting on airs and strutting like a peacock, boy, with a happy mood she's in, screaming at the servants day and night. Not over there, put that over here! The most important men in town would come to fawn on me. They would ask me to advise them, like a Solomon the wise. If you please, Reb Tevye, pardon me, Reb Tevye, posing problems that would cross a rabbi's eyes. Boy, 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 boy. And it won't make one bit of difference if I answer right or wrong. When you're rich, they think you really know. If I were rich, I'd have the time that I lack to sit in the synagogue and pray, and maybe have a seat by the eastern wall. And I'd discuss the holy books with the learned men 7 hours every day. This would be the sweetest thing of all. Oh, yeah. If I were a rich man, diddle-dee-diddle-diggy-diggy-diddle-diddle-dum. All day long I'd biddy-biddy-bum. If I were a wealthy man, I wouldn't have to work hard. Diddle-diddle-diddle-diggy-diggy-diddle-diddle-dum. Lord, who made the lion and the lamb, you decreed I should be what I am. Would it spoil some vast eternal plan? If I were a wealthy Oh, Reb Mendel, I had a little accident with my horse.
Tevye, you forgot the rabbi's order.
Of course, Reb Mendel.
Reb Tevye, you forgot my order for the Sabbath.
Oh, this is bigger news than the plague of Odessa.
Talking about news, terrible news in the outside world, terrible.
What is it?
What does it say?
Well, in a village called Rozhanka, all the Jews were evicted, forced to leave their homes.
For what reason?
It doesn't say. Maybe the Tsar wanted their land. Maybe a plague.
Ah! May the Tsar have his own personal plague.
Amen.
Why don't you ever bring us any good news?
I only read it. It was an edict from the authorities.
Ah! May the authorities start itching in places they can't reach.
Amen.
Well, why do you curse them? What good does your cursing do? You stand around and curse and chatter, and you don't do anything. You'll all chatter your ways into the grave.
Excuse me, you're not from this town, are you?
No?
Where are you from?
Kiev. I was a student in the university there.
Ah, the university. Is that where you learn to criticize your elders?
That's where I learned there is more to life than talk. But you should know what's going on in the outside world.
Ha! Why should I break my head over the outside world? Let them break their own heads.
He's right. As the good book says, if you spit in the air, it lands in your face.
That's nonsense. You cannot close your eyes to what's going on in the world.
He's right.
He's right and he's right. How can they both be right?
You know, you are also right.
Ah! He's right, and he is still wet behind the ears. Good Sabbath, Tevye.
Good Sabbath.
And Tevye, my cheese.
Of course. So you're from Kiev, Reb
Perchik.
Perchik. So you're a newcomer here. As Abraham once said, I am a stranger in the strange land.
Moses said that.
Forgive me. As King David put it, I am slow of speech and slow of tongue.
That was also Moses.
For a man with a slow tongue, he talked a lot.
And the cheese?
Here, have a piece.
I have no money and I am not a beggar.
Here, it's a blessing for me to give.
Very well, for your sake.
Oh, thank you. You know, it's no crime to be poor.
In this world, it's the rich who are the criminals. But one day, their wealth will be ours.
Oh, that would be nice. If they would agree, I would agree.
And who's going to make this miracle come to pass?
Well, people. Ordinary people.
People like you?
Like me.
Nonsense.
And until your golden day comes, Reb Perchik, how will you live?
I'll give lessons to children. Do you have any children?
I have 5 daughters.
5.
daughters.
Well, girls are people. Girls should learn.
He's a radical.
I would be willing to teach them. Open their minds to great thoughts.
What great thoughts?
The Bible has many lessons for our times.
I'm a very poor man. Food for lessons? Good. Stay with us for the Sabbath. Of course, we don't eat like kings, but we don't starve either. As the good book says. When the poor man eats a chicken, one of them is sick.
Where in the good book does it say that?
All right. It doesn't exactly say that, but someplace it says something about a chicken, good Sabbath.
Good Sabbath, Bedford.
Good Sabbath.
Juma. Good Sabbath, children.
Good Sabbath, Papa.
Children. This is Perchik. Perchik, this is my oldest daughter.
Good Sabbath.
Good Sabbath.
You have a pleasant daughter.
I have 5 pleasant daughters. This is mine. And 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 this one is not mine. Perchik, this is Muttle Camzoil, and he is also staying.
So you did me a favor and finally came in.
This one is also mine. Golda, this is Perchik from Kiev. He is staying the Sabbath with us. He is a teacher. Would you like to take lessons from him?
I am a good teacher. A really good teacher.
I heard once the rabbi who must praise himself has a congregation of 1.
Your daughter has a quick and witty tongue.
The wit she gets from me, as the good book says.
The good book can wait. Get washed.
The tongue she gets from her mother.
Bottle, you're also staying with us?
Right.
Yes, another blessing. Zaito, 2 more. Sprinza, Bielka, get washed.
Bottle can help me.
Okay, get the other table. Hava, you go too. You can wash outside at the well. Tevye. I have something to say to you.
Why should today be different?
Tevye, I have something to tell you.
Shh. I'm praying. Baruch atah chonir.
Laserwolf wants to see you.
The butcher? What about?
I don't know, only that he says it's important.
What can be important? I have nothing for him to slaughter.
After the Sabbath, see him, talk to him.
Talk to him about what? If he's thinking about buying my new milk cow, he can't forget it.
Tevye, don't be such an ox. When a man sends an important message, the least you can do is talk to him.
Talk about what? He wants my new milk cow.
Tevye? Talk to him.
All right. After the Sabbath, I'll talk to him.
Bottle Yenta was there.
I know, I saw her.
They agree on someone, there will be a match, and then it will be too late for us.
But don't worry, Seidel. I found someone who will sell me his new sewing machine. So in a couple of weeks, I'll have saved up enough money to buy it, and then your father will be impressed with me.
Bottle, a few weeks may be too late.
Then what are we going to do?
You can ask my father for my hand tonight. Now!
Now? Why should he consider me now? I'm only a poor tailor.
And I'm only the daughter of a poor milkman. Just talk to him.
Seidel, if your father says no, that's it. It's final. He'll yell at me.
Hello?
Seidel, I'm only a poor tailor.
Even a poor tailor is entitled to some happiness.
That's True.
Will you talk to him? Model, will you talk to him?
All right, I'll talk to him.
It's late. Where is everybody? Come, children, we're lighting the candles. Yeah, what is it, Mottle? Yes, Mottle. What is it?
Good Sabbath, Repevia.
Yeah, good Sabbath. Good Sabbath. Come, children.
Yes, Red Blazer.
A bottle of your best brandy and 2 glasses.
Who?
Please.
Coming right up. Is that stable enough for you, Red Blazer?
I'll try and make do.
What's the occasion? Are you getting ready for a party?
There might be a party. Maybe a wedding.
A wedding? Wonderful! And you know me, I can make the wedding merry and lead the dancing and so forth for a little fee, naturally.
Well, a wedding wouldn't be a wedding without you and your little fee, naturally.
Good evening, innkeeper. We'd like to
Good evening. Vodka or schnapps?
Vodka.
Good evening, Red Morka. Very good.
Ah, Tevye! What are you doing here so early?
He wants my new milk cow. Good evening, Red Blazer.
Latevia, sit down. Have a drink.
I won't insult you by saying no.
So, how goes it with you, Tevye?
How should it go?
You're right.
And you?
The same.
I'm sorry to hear that.
How is your brother-in-law in America?
I believe he is doing very well.
Oh, he wrote you then.
Not lately.
Then how do you know?
If he was doing badly, he would write. May I?
Please. Tevye, I suppose you know why I've asked to see you today.
Yes, I do, Red Blazer, but there's no use talking about it.
Why not?
Why, yes. Why should I get rid of her?
You have plenty more at home without her.
I see. Today you want one, tomorrow you may want two.
Two? What would I do with two?
The same that you do with one.
Tevye, this is very, very important to me.
Why is it so important to you?
Frankly, I'm lonesome.
Blazer, what are you talking about?
Don't you know?
We're talking about my little cow.
You call her your little cow?
Oh, my new milk cow, the one you want to buy from me.
A milk cow. Because I'm lonesome.
Blazer, what's so funny? What are you laughing at?
I'm talking about your daughter, Zeitel.
My daughter, Zeitel?
I see her every Thursday in my butcher shop. She's made a very good impression on me. Very good impression. And as for me, well, you know, I have a good shop, a fine home, a servant. But let's not try and impress each other. The main thing is, let's just get it done. Let's make a match. And don't worry about the dowry. In fact, you may find a little something in your own purse, too.
Shame on you. Shame! What do you mean, my purse? My Zeitel is not the sort I would sell for money.
All right, all right. Have it your own way. We won't talk about the money. The main thing is, let's just get it done. And I'll be good to her, Tevye. I like her. I really like her. What do you think?
What do I think? What do I think? I never liked him. Why should I? Oh, you can have a fine conversation with him if all you talk about is kidneys and livers. On the other hand, not everybody has to be a scholar. And if you're wealthy enough, no one will call you stupid. And with a butcher, my daughter will surely never know hunger. Of course, he has a problem. He's much older than her. Yeah, that's her problem. But she's younger. That's his problem. I always thought of him as a butcher. But I misjudged him. He's a good man. He likes her. He will try to make her happy. What do I think? It's a match!
You agree?
I agree!
Wonderful! Let's drink on it.
Why not? To you.
No, to you, my friend.
To the both of us.
To our agreement.
To our agreement. To prosperity. To good health and happiness. And most important, to life, L'chaim. L'chaim, L'chaim, to life! Here's to the father I've tried to be.
Here's to my bride-to-be.
Drink L'chaim to life, L'chaim. L'chaim to life. But as a way of confusing us,
Blessing and bruising us.
drink L'chaim to life. God would like us to be joyful even when the hearts lie panting on the floor.
How much more can we be joyful when there's really something to be joyful for?
To life, L'chaim. To Zion, my daughter, my wife.
It gives you something to think about.
Something to drink about. Drink L'chaim to life, L'chaim. Oh.
Laser, look at these dumps. Drinks for everybody.
He's laser.
Everybody. I'm taking myself a ride.
To Zevia. Excuse me.
I will excuse you.
Oh, friend, thank you.
Did we drink? Did we drink on it?
We drink.
Did we dance?
We danced.
Was that us dancing?
Yes. Yes.
Oh. Where did that go?
Yeah.
Tevye.
Yes.
I must tell you something. After the wedding, you and I We'll be related.
Oh?
You will be my papa.
Your papa? I always wanted a son. But I always thought he would be a little younger than myself. To life.
Good evening. Good evening, Constable. What's the celebration?
Tevye is marrying off his oldest daughter. Whoa.
May I offer you my congratulations, Tevye?
Thank you, Your Honor.
But Tevye, I have a piece of news I think I should tell you as a friend.
Yes, Your Honor.
And I'm giving you this news because I like you. You're a decent, honest person, even though you are a Jewish dog.
Oh, thank you, Your Honor. How often does a man get a compliment like that? And your news?
We have received orders that sometime soon this district is to have a little unofficial demonstration.
A pogrom here?
No, just a little unofficial demonstration.
How little?
Not too serious, just some mischief. So if the inspector comes through, he'll see that we have done our duty. Personally, I don't know why we have to have this trouble between people. But I thought I should tell you, and you can tell the others.
Well, thank you, Your Honor. You're a decent man, if I may say so. It's too bad you're not a Jew.
That's what I like about you, Tevye. Always joking. And congratulations again for your daughter.
Thank you, Your Honor. Goodbye. Did you have to send news like that today of all days? It's true, we are the chosen people. But once in a while, can't you choose somebody else? Anyway, thank you for sending a husband for my Zeitel. L'chaim.
Okay, children, today I will tell you a story from the Bible of Laban and Jacob, and then we'll discuss it together, all right? Good. Now, Laban had two daughters, Leah and the beautiful Rachel. And Jacob fell in love with the younger Rachel and asked Laban for her hand. Laban agreed if Jacob would work for him for 7 years.
Was Laban a mean man?
He was an employer. Now, after Jacob had worked for 7 years, do you know what Laban did? He fooled him, and he gave him his ugly daughter, Leah. And in order to marry Rachel, Jacob was forced to work another 7 years. Now, children, the Bible clearly teaches us never trust an employer. Do you understand?
Yes, Pear Chick. Yes, Pear Chick.
Good. Now,
Is Papa up yet?
No, Mama.
Then enough lessons. We've got to do Papa's work today. How long can a person sleep? He staggered home last night and fell into bed like a dead man. I couldn't get a word out of him. Come, help me put that away. Clean the barn.
Yes, Mama.
Call me when Papa gets up.
Well, Pear Chick, that was a very interesting lesson you gave.
do you think so?
Although I don't know if the rabbi would agree with your interpretation.
And neither, I suppose, will the rabbi's son.
My little sisters have big tongues.
What do you know of him except that he is the rabbi's son? Well, would you be interested in him if he were the tinsmith's or the shoemaker's son?
At least I know this. He does not have any strange ideas about turning the world upside down.
Certainly any new ideas would be strange to you. Remember, the Lord said, "Let there be light."
Yes, but he did not mean you personally.
You have spirit. A little intelligence, perhaps.
Thank you.
But what good is your brain? Without curiosity, it is a rusty tool. Good day, Hoddle.
Around here we have an old custom. A boy acts respectfully to a girl. But of course that is too traditional for an advanced thinker like you.
Oh, and our traditions must never change. Everything is perfect just the way it is.
We like our ways.
Our ways are changing all over but here. Here, men and women must keep apart. Men study women in the kitchen. Boys and girls must never touch, must never even look at each other.
I'm looking at you.
You are brave. Do you know that boys and girls in the city, they can be affectionate with each other without the permission of a matchmaker. They hold hands with each other, and they dance with each other. New dances like this one. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Do you like it? I learned it in Kiev.
It's very nice.
There, you see, we've just changed an old custom.
Well, you're welcome. I mean, thank you. I mean, good day.
Good day.
Bielka. Sprinze? What's your name?
Hello, Papa.
Where is Eitel?
She's in the barn.
Call her out. Repechik, how did the lesson go today?
We're off to a good beginning.
Ah, he's finally up. What happened last night besides drinking like a peasant? Did you talk to Laserwolf? What did he say? What did you say? You have news.
Patience, woman. As the good book says, good news will stay and bad news will refuse to leave. And there's another famous saying that goes...
You could die from such a man.
Yes, Papa?
Oh, Zeitel, my lamb, come here. Zeitel, you ought to be congratulated. You're going to be married!
Married?
What do you mean, Papa?
A Laserwolf has asked for your hand.
Oh, I knew it! The butcher? Oh, my heart told me this was our lucky day. Oh, dear God, I thank thee, I thank thee.
And what do you say, Zeitel?
Oh, what can she say? My firstborn a bride may grow old with him in fortune and honor. Not like Prima Sarah, that first one. Yes, she was a picture woman. May she rest in peace. Not like my Zeitel. And now we must thank him to my Zeitel a bride.
Mazel tov, Zeitel.
You call that a mazel tov?
Huh?
And you, Red Perchik, aren't you going to congratulate her?
Congratulations, Zeitel, on marrying a rich man.
Again with the rich? What's wrong with being rich?
Money is no reason to marry. It is the world's curse.
May the Lord smite me with it, and may I never recover. Zeitel knows. I mean only her welfare. Am I right, Zeitel?
Yes, Papa.
Now you see?
Yes, I see. I see very well.
Zeitel, my child, why are you so silent? Aren't you happy with this blessing?
Oh, Papa.
What is it? Tell me.
I don't want to marry him. I can't marry him. I can't.
What do you mean you can't? If I say you will, you will.
If it's a matter of money, I'll do anything. I'll dig ditches or haul rocks. Only don't make me marry him, Papa, please.
Oh, what's wrong with Laserwolf? He likes you.
I'll be unhappy with him, Papa. All my days will be unhappy. I'll dig ditches or haul rocks. Oh, please.
But we made an agreement. And with us, an agreement is an agreement.
Is that more important than I am, Papa? Papa, Please don't force me. I'll be unhappy all of my days.
All right. I won't force you. It seems it was not ordained for you to have all the comforts of life, or that we should have a little joy in our old age after all our hard work.
Raptevia, I must speak to you.
Later, Mothel, later.
Raptevia, I must speak to you.
Not now, Mothel. I have problems.
I know. I think I can help.
Oh, certainly. Like a bandage can help a corpse. Goodbye, Mothel. Goodbye.
At least listen to him, Papa.
Oh. All right. You have a tongue, talk.
I hear you're arranging a match for Zeitel.
He also has ears.
I have a match for Zeitel.
What kind of a match?
A perfect fit.
A perfect fit.
Like a glove.
Like a glove?
This match was made exactly to measure.
Made to measure? A perfect fit? Stop talking like a tailor and tell me who is it?
Please don't shout at me, Raptevia.
All right. Who is it?
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 It's me. Myself.
Him? Himself? Either you're completely out of your mind, or you're crazy. He must be crazy. What arranging a match for yourself, what are you? Everything? The bridegroom, the matchmaker, the guests, all rolled into one? I suppose you'll even perform the ceremony. You must be crazy.
Please don't shout at me, Raptevia. As for being my own matchmaker, I know it's a little unusual, but...
Unusual? It's crazy.
Times are changing, Raptevia. The thing is, your daughter and I gave each other a pledge over a year ago that we would marry.
You gave each other a pledge?
Yes, Papa. We gave each other our pledge.
They gave each other a pledge. Unheard of. Absurd. You gave each other a pledge. Unthinkable. Where do you think you are? In Moscow? In Paris? Where do they think they are? America? And what do you think you're doing? You were Stitcher, you were nothing! Who do you think you are, King Solomon? This isn't the way it's done. Not here. Not now. Some things I will not, I cannot allow. Tradition. Marriages must be arranged by the Papa. Some things must never change. One little time you pull out a prop, and where does it stop? Where does it stop? Where does it stop? Do I have anything to say about my daughter, or doesn't anyone have to ask a father anymore?
Well, I wanted to ask you for some time, Raptevia, but first I wanted to save up enough money to buy you a sewing machine.
Stop talking nonsense, Mothel. You're just a poor tailor.
That's true, Raptevia, but even a poor tailor's entitled to some happiness. I promise you, Raptevia, your daughter will not starve.
He's beginning to sound like a man. On the other hand, what kind of a match would that be with a poor tailor? On the other hand, he's an honest, hard worker. On the other hand, he has absolutely nothing. On the other hand, things cannot get worse for him. They can only get better. They gave each other a pledge. Unheard of, absurd. They gave each other a pledge. Unthinkable. But look at my daughter's face. She loves him. She wants him. And look at my daughter's eyes. So hopeful. Tradition! Well, children, when shall we make the wedding?
Oh, thank you, Pop.
Thank you, Papa.
I promise you, Reptavia, you won't be sorry.
I won't be sorry. I'm sorry already.
Thank you, Papa.
Thank you, Papa.
Thank you, Papa.
They pledged their troth. Mother and children. Golda. What will I tell Golda? Oh, what am I going to do about Golda? Help!
Oh, Model, you were wonderful.
I know. It was a miracle. A miracle. Wonder of wonders, miracle of miracles. God took a Daniel once again, stood by his side, and miracle of miracles led him to the lion's den. Wonder of wonders, miracle of miracles. I was afraid that God would frown, but like he did so long ago in Jericho, God just made the wall fall down. When Moses softened Pharaoh's heart, that was a miracle. When God made the waters of the Red Sea part, that was a miracle too. But of all God's miracles, large and small, the most miraculous one of all is out of a worthless lump of clay. God has made a man today. Wonder of wonders, miracle of miracles. God took a tailor by the hand, turned him around, and miracle of miracles led him to the promised land. When David slew Goliath, that was a miracle. God made the manna in the wilderness, that was a miracle too. But of all God's miracles, large and small, the most miraculous one of all is the one I thought could never be. God has given you to me.
What's the matter with you?
Help! Help! Help!
What's the matter with you? Why are you howling like
Where
that?
is she? Where is she?
Where is who? What are you talking about?
Frumacera, Laserwolf, first wife Frumacera. She was standing here a minute ago.
What's the matter with you, Timmy? Frumacera's been dead for years. You must have been dreaming. Tell me what you dreamt, and I'll tell you what it meant.
It was terrible.
Tell me.
All right. Only don't be frightened.
Tell me.
All right. Oh, this was my dream. In the beginning, I dreamt we were having a celebration of some kind. Everybody we knew was there, and musicians too.
To
see a daughter wed,
Mazel tov.
and such a son-in-law like no one ever saw. The tailor mother Camsoil. A worthy boy is he,
Mazel tov.
a pious family.
Mazel tov.
They named him after mine, their Uncle Mordecai. The tailor mother Camsoil.
The tailor, she must have heard wrong. She meant the butcher.
You must have heard wrong, Grandma. Taylor, you mean the butcher, Grandma. Why do you need the police or wolf?
Those fools you named for me, not those birds was meant to be. But such a
mistaken.
About your daughter marrying my husband? Could you do this to your friend Anita, woman Sarah? Have you no consideration for a woman's feelings? Handing over my belongings to a total stranger? How could you allow it? How could you let your daughter take my place, live in my house, carry my keys, and wear my clothes? How? You wouldn't let it happen. Say it isn't so, and then I wouldn't worry. Say you didn't give your blessing to your daughter's marriage. Let me tell you what would follow such a little wedding. I pity them both. She'll live in 3 weeks. And when 3 weeks are up, I'll come to her by night. I'll take her by the throat. Hey, Rizzo! Rizzo! Give me a Zygo! Give me a Zygo! That will be my wedding present if she marries Laser.
May she rest in peace, took the trouble to come all the way from the other world just to tell us about the tailor, then all we can say it is for the best, and it couldn't possibly be any better. Amen.
Amen.
A blessing on my head, mazel tov, mazel tov. Like Grandma Nigel said, mazel tov, mazel tov. We'll have a son-in-law like no one ever saw. The tailor mazel tov royal.
We haven't got the man
Mazel tov, mazel tov.
we had when we began.
Mazel tov, mazel tov.
But since your grandma came, she'll marry what's his name?
The tailor mazel tov royal.
The tailor mazel tov oil. The tailor mazel cans oil. The tailor mazel cans oil. Thank you.
Cycle's going to marry what?
Yes.
But that's terrible.
Why would you have to marry
What's all the excitement? Tevye Zeitel is going to marry.
I know, Laser Wolf the butcher.
No. Mottel the tailor.
Otto the tailor? Why, that's terrible.
Yes.
And what's
Oh,
wrong
don't frighten me, woman.
with my son Mottle?
Mazel tov, Motto.
Mazel tov.
Oh, we heard about your sister Hava. Mazel tov.
Thank you. Thank you. Please, may I pass?
What's the matter? We just congratulating you.
Stop.
What's wrong with you?
Just stop it.
Now look here, Pietka.
Goodbye, Sasha. I said goodbye. I'm sorry about that. They meant no harm.
Don't they? there something you want?
Yes, I'd like to talk to you.
I'd rather not.
I've often noticed you at the booksellers. Not many girls in this village like to read. Would you like to borrow this book?
No, thank you.
Why, because I'm not Jewish? Do you feel about me the way that they feel about you? I didn't think that you would.
What do you know about me?
Let me tell you about myself. I'm a pleasant fellow, charming, honest, ambitious, quite bright, and very modest.
I don't think we should be talking this way.
I often do things I shouldn't. Go ahead, take the book. It's by Heinrich Heine. Happens to be Jewish, I believe.
That doesn't matter.
You're quite right. Good. And after you return it, I'll ask you how you liked it. And then we can talk about it for a while. Then we can talk about life and things that matter to us. It can all turn out to be quite pleasant. Good day, Hava.
Good day.
Fietka.
Good day, Fiedka.
From one another, day by day.
Natural together,
just like two newlyweds should be. Is there a canopy in store for me?
Sunrise, sunset, swiftly fly Motto and Zaito. May they live together in peace to a ripe old age. Amen. Amen. Ah, beloved Rabbi, may he be with us for many, many years.
Amen.
Amen. I would like to make an announcement. The parents of the bridegroom are giving the newlyweds the following: a feather bed and 2 pillows.
Goose pillow.
You're right, goose pillows. Oh, and those 2 candlesticks. My friends, but let us not in our joy tonight forget those who are no longer with us, our dear departed, who have lived in pain, poverty, and hardship, and who died in pain, poverty, and hardship. But enough tears. Let us be merry and content, like our good friend Laser Wolf, who has everything in the world except the bride. But Laser has no ill feelings. In fact, he would like to give the newlyweds a gift. And Laser would like to make the announcement himself. Come, Laser.
Thank you, Reb Mordecai. As you say, I have no ill feelings. What's done is done. I have a gift. 5 chickens.
Oh.
1 for each of the first 5 Sabbaths of their married life.
Red Laser, you are a decent man. In the name of my daughter and her new husband,
Reptavia.
I accept your gift.
Thank you.
There is a famous saying that goes something like this.
Reptavia, I'm not marrying your daughter. I don't have to listen to your sayings.
As if you would only make the rules. I was only going to
Why should I listen to you, man who breaks an agreement? I have a right to speak.
What's right? This is not your wedding.
It should have been. He shamed me in front of the whole village.
Let's all sit down.
We all heard the wise words of the rabbi.
Now, I would like to sing a little song that
And you can keep your diseased chicken.
You leave my chicken out of this. We had an agreement.
The terms once settled.
We drank on it.
My own grandmother came to me from the grave.
Fine, what grandmother? My grandfather came to me from the grave and told me that her grandmother was a big liar.
Quiet! What's all the screaming about? They made an agreement. A bargain. A sign! It's all nonsense. Zeitel wanted to marry Motel and not Laser.
A young girl chooses for herself?
Yes, why not? Look at them, they love each other.
Love?
I know. Let's sit down.
Musicians, play, a dance. Come on, everybody, dance, it's a wedding.
What's he doing?
Who will dance with me?
It's a sin.
It's no sin to dance at a wedding.
But with a girl.
This is what comes from letting a wild man into your house.
He's not a wild man. His ideas are a little different.
But it's a sin.
It's not sin. It's not a sin.
It's no sin to dance at a wedding. Ask the rabbi. Ask him.
Well, Rabbi.
Well, it's not exactly forbidden,
Yeah, see? It's not forbidden.
And it's no sin. Now, who will dance with me?
Harold? It's only a dance, Mama.
Stop there.
Well, hey!
Look, I tell you, daughter!
I see we came at a bad time, Tevye. I'm sorry, but the orders are for tonight. For the whole village. No! Who says you go on? Play, play. All right, men. All right, enough. Tevye, I'm truly sorry. You understand?
Of course.
Come.
Take him into the house.
What's everyone standing around for? Clean up. Clean up.
Ladies and gentlemen, we hope you enjoyed the first act of Fiddler on the Roof. We will now have a brief intermission.
That was quite a dowry you gave my daughter at her wedding. Was that necessary? Anyway, Zeitel and Mottel have been married almost 2 months now. They both work very hard. They are as poor as synagogue mice. But they are both so happy they don't know how miserable they are. Mottel keeps talking about the sewing machine. I know you're very busy, God. Wars, revolutions, floods, plagues, all those little things that bring people to you. But couldn't you take a second away from your catastrophes and get it for him? How much trouble would it be? Oh, and while you're in the neighborhood, my horse's left leg. Yeah. Am I bothering you too much? I'm sorry. As the good book says, well, why should I tell you what the good book says?
Please don't be upset, Hoddle.
Why should I be upset? If you must leave, you must.
I do have to. They expect me in camp tomorrow morning.
So you told me. Then goodbye.
Terrible things are happening all over. But they cannot change by themselves.
So naturally, you feel that you personally...
Not just me. Many people, Jews, Gentiles. And many people hate what's going on. Can't you understand?
I understand. Of course. You want to leave. Then goodbye.
Hoddle. Your father and the others here, they think what happened at Zotto's wedding was a little cloudburst and it's all over. And everything will be peaceful again. It won't. Terrible things are happening all over. Pogroms, violence. Whole villages being emptied of their people. It's reaching everywhere and it will reach here. Don't you understand?
I understand.
I have a work to do. The greatest work a man can do.
Then goodbye, Perchik.
But before I leave, there's a question I wish to discuss with you. A political question.
What is it?
The question of marriage.
This is a political question?
In a theoretical sense, yes. The relationship between a man and a woman is based upon mutual beliefs, a common attitude and philosophy toward society.
And affection.
And affection. This relationship has positive social values. It reflects unity and solidarity.
And affection.
Yes. And I am personally in favor of it. Do you understand?
I think you were trying to ask me to marry you.
In a theoretical sense, yes.
I was hoping you were.
Then I take it you approve. And we can consider ourselves engaged, even though I'm going away. I'm very happy, Hoddle. Very happy.
Yes, so am I, Perchik. What's the matter?
I used to tell myself that I had everything, but that was only half true. I had an aim in life, and that was everything, but now I even have you. I have something that I could die for, something that I could live for too. Yes, now I have everything. Not only everything, I have a little bit more. Besides having everything, I know what everything's for. I used to wonder, could there be a wife to share such a difficult, wandering kind of life?
Out of sight, waiting right here.
Who knows tomorrow where our home will be?
I'll be with you, and that's home enough for me.
Everything is right at hand, simple and clear. I have something that I could die for, someone that I could live for too. Yes, now I have everything, not only everything, I have a little bit more. Besides having everything, I know what everything's for.
And when will we be married, Perchik?
It will be a hard life, Hoddle, but I will send for you as soon as I can.
It will be less hard if we live it together.
Yes.
Good evening.
Reb Tevye, I have some terrible news. I must leave this place.
When?
Well, right away.
I'm sorry, Perchik. We will all miss you.
But I also have some good news. You can congratulate me.
Congratulations. What for?
We are engaged.
Engaged?
Yes, Papa. We're engaged.
Oh, no, you're not. I know you like him and he likes you, but you're going away and you're staying here. So have a nice trip, Perchik. I hope you'll be very happy, and my answer is no.
Please, Papa. You don't understand.
I understand. I gave my permission to Mottel and Zeitel, so you feel you also have a right. I'm sorry, Perchik. I like you. But you're going away, so go in good health. And my answer is still no.
Papa, you don't understand.
You're not listening. I say no. I'm sorry, Hodel, but we'll find someone else for you here in Anatevka.
Reb Tevi, you're not listening. We're not asking for your permission, only for your blessing.
You're not asking for my permission?
But we would like your blessing, Papa.
I can't believe my own ears. My blessing? For what? For going over my head. Impossible! At least with Mottel and Zeitel. They asked me. They begged me. But now, if I like it or not, you'll marry him? So what do you want from me? Go on! Be wed! And tear out my beard and uncover my head! Tradition! They're not even asking permission from the Papa! What's happening to the tradition? One little time you pull out the thread, and where has it led? Where has it led? Where has it led? To this. The man tells me he is marrying my daughter. He doesn't ask me. He tells me, but first, he abandons her.
Oh, no, Papa. He's not abandoning me.
As soon as I can, I will send for her and marry her. I love her.
Love? It's a new style. On the other hand, our old ways were once new, weren't they? On the other hand, they decided, well, without parents, without a matchmaker. After all, did Adam and Eve have a matchmaker? Oh, yes, they did. So it seems these two have the same matchmaker. They're going over my head. Unheard of! Absurd! For this they want to be blessed. Unthinkable. I'll lock her up in a room. I couldn't. I should. But look at my daughter's eyes. She loves him. Tradition! Very well. Children, you have my blessing and my permission.
Oh, thank you, Papa.
Thank you, Papa. Yes.
You don't know how happy this has made me, Papa.
What else could I do?
Thank you, Papa.
Yes. What am I going to tell your mother? Another dream?
Well, perhaps you could tell her something that I'm going to visit a rich uncle or something like that.
Please, Perchik. I can handle my own wife. Love. Golda. Golda?
Yes?
Oh, hello, Golda. I've just been talking to Perchik and Hodel.
Well?
They seem to be quite fond of each other.
Well?
Well, I've decided that I'm going to give them my permission to become engaged. I have to go inside now.
What? Just like this without even asking me, the mama?
Who asked you? I'm the papa!
And who is he? He has nothing. He's a pauper. He has nothing. Absolutely nothing.
I wouldn't exactly say that. I hear he has a rich uncle. A very rich uncle. He is a good man, Golda. I like him. He's a little crazy, but I like him. What's more important, Hoddle likes him. Hoddle loves him. What else can we do? It's a new world, Golda. A new world. Love. Golda. Do you love me?
Do I what?
Do you love me?
Do I love you? With our daughters getting married and this trouble in the town, you're upset, you're worn out, go inside, go lie down. Maybe it's indigestion.
Golda, I'm asking you a question. Do you love me?
You're a fool.
I know. But do you love me?
I love you. For 25 years I've washed your clothes, cooked your meals, cleaned your house, given you children, milked the cow. After 25 years, why talk about love right now?
Golda, the first time I met you was on our wedding day. I was scared.
I was shy.
I was nervous.
So was I.
But my father and my mother said we'd learn to love each other. So now, Golda, I'm asking you, do you love me?
I'm your wife.
I know, but do you love me?
I love him.
Well?
For 25 years I've lived with him, fought with him, starved with him. 25 years my bed is his. If that's not love, what is?
Then you love me.
I suppose I do.
And I suppose I love you too. It doesn't change a thing, but even so, after 25 years, it's nice to know.
Oh, Tzeitel, darling. Guess who I just saw? Your sister Hava with that Fiedka, and it isn't the first time I've seen them together.
You saw Hava with Fiedka?
Would I make it up? Oh, and Tzeitel, I happened to be at the post office today, and the postman told me there was a letter there for your sister Huddle.
Wonderful. I'll go get it.
I got it. It's from her intended, Perchik.
Huddle will be so excited. She's been waiting to hear from him. But it's open.
It happened to be open. Rivka, I have such news for you. Remember Perchik, that crazy student? Remember at the wedding when Tzeitel married Motel? And Perchik started dancing with Tevye's daughter Hoda? Well, I just
just learned that Perchik's been arrested in Kiev. Yes.
That crazy student. Remember at the wedding? He danced with tennis on. Well, I just heard that Huddle's been arrested in Kiev.
Patrick, that student from Kiev. Remember how he was I to marry nothing. Well, I just heard that Martin's been arrested for dancing at the wedding.
No.
In Kiev.
Remember, we call the street that years. Remember, Simon's wedding. Pretending as the golden. Well, I just learned that Teddy's been arrested and Golden's gone to Kiev. God forbid.
Terrible news, everybody, terrible. Remember Perchik, who started all the trouble? Well, I just heard from someone who should know.
What?
The Gold has been arrested, and Hoddle's gone to Kiev. Montel studies dancing, and Tevye is acting strange. Spritzer has the measles, Bielka has the mumps.
And that's what comes from men and women dancing.
Please, Papa. You don't have to wait for the train. You'll be late for your customers.
Just a few more minutes. Is he in bad trouble, that hero of yours? Arrested? Convicted?
Yes, Papa. But he did nothing wrong. He cares nothing for himself. Everything he does is for humanity.
But if he did nothing wrong, he wouldn't be in trouble.
Papa! How can you say that? What wrongs did Abraham do, or Moses, or Joseph? And they had troubles.
So why won't you tell me where he is now, this Moses of yours?
It is terribly far, Papa. He's in a settlement in Siberia.
Siberia? And he asks you to leave your father and mother and join him in that frozen wasteland and marry him there?
No, Papa. He did not ask me to go. I want to go. I love him. I don't want him to be alone, Papa. I want to help him in his work. It's the greatest work a man can do, Papa.
Arnold, it's so far.
How can I hope to make you understand why I do what I do? Why I must travel to a distant land, far from the home I love. Once I was every hope but is leaving the home I love. There where my heart has settled long ago, I must go, I must go. Who could imagine I'd be wandering so far from the home I love? Yet, there with my love, I'm home.
And who, my child, will there be to perform a marriage there in the wilderness?
Oh, Papa, I promise you we will be married under a canopy.
No doubt a rabbi or two was also arrested. Well, give him my regards, this Joseph of yours. I always thought he was a good man. Tell him I rely on his honor to treat my daughter well. Tell him that.
Papa, God alone knows when we shall see each other again.
Then we will leave it in his hands. Take care of her. See that she dresses warm.
Good Mordka, have you heard the news? A new arrival at Mortal and Zeitels.
A new arrival at Mortals and Zeitels? I must go congratulate them.
Rabbi, have you heard? A new arrival at Mortal and Zeitels. Really? Mazel tov.
Chandel, where are you running? Oh, I've got to go to my son model's shop. He has a new arrival. Oh,
it's beautiful. Mazel tov. Oh, it's so beautiful. Mazel tov. Mazel tov.
Thank you. Thank you.
Is it a boy or a girl?
You got it?
I got it.
It's beautiful.
I know.
Have you tried it yet?
Yes, look.
Beautiful.
I know, look close, and even the stitches are in less than a minute. From now on, my clothes will be perfect. No more handmade clothes.
Mazel tov.
Look, Rabbi, my new sewing machine.
Mazel tov.
Rabbi, is there a blessing for a sewing machine?
There's a blessing for everything, my dear. Needles, material, and thread, may they all come together. Amen.
Amen.
Thank you.
And the baby, how's the baby?
Oh, he's wonderful, Mama.
Let me see.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I came for the shirt.
It's ready.
Thank you.
See, it's my new sewing machine.
I see. I see. Congratulations.
Good day.
Good day.
Now, how does it work?
Well, it's the most amazing thing. You put the foot pedal down.
I will. But I'm afraid.
Oh, but let me talk to your father.
No.
Well,
That would be the worst thing. I'm sure of it.
Let me try.
No, I'll talk to him. I promise.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Good day.
Good day. Alva, what were you and he talking about?
Nothing. We were just talking. Papa, Fiedka and I have known each other for a long time now, and we were just...
Alva, I would be much happier if you would remain friends from a distance. You must never forget who you are and who that man is.
He has a name, Papa.
Of course, all creatures on earth have a name.
Fiedka's not a creature, Papa. Fiedka's a man.
Who says that he's not? It's just that he's a different kind of man. As the good book says, each shall seek his own kind, which translated means a bird may love a fish, but where would they build a home together?
The world is changing, Papa.
No, Hava. Some things do not change for us. Some things will never change.
But we don't feel that way.
We?
Fiedka and I. We want to be married.
Are you out of your mind? Do you know what this means, marrying outside of the faith?
But Papa!
No, Hava! I said no! Never talk about this again. Never mention his name again. Never see him again. Never! Do you understand me?
Yes, I understand you, Papa.
Ah, you're finally here. Let's go home. It's time for supper.
I want to see Mottle's new machine.
You'll see it some other time. It's getting late.
Quiet, woman, before I get angry. And when I get angry, even flies don't dare to fly.
I'm very frightened of you. After we finish supper, I'll faint. Come home.
Golda, I am the man in the family. I am the head of the house. I want to see Mottle's new machine now. Now let's go home. Dear God, how long can that horse of mine complain about his leg? If I can walk on 2 legs, why can't he on 3? I know I'm very upset about my horse. He is one of your creatures, and he has the same rights I have. The right to be sick, the right to be hungry, the right to work like a horse. Dear God, I'm sick and tired of pulling this cart. I know. I should push it a while.
Tavia.
What is it? What?
It's Hava. She left home this morning with Fiedka.
What?
I looked everywhere for her. I even asked the Russian priest. He told me they were married.
Married? Go home, Golda. We have other children at home. Go home. You have work to do. I have work to do.
But Hava!
Hava is dead to us. We will forget her. Go home. Understand what's happening today. Everything is all a blur. All I can see is a happy child, the sweet little bird you were. Havala, Havala. Little bird, little Havala. You were always such a pretty little thing, everybody's favorite child. Gentle and kind and affectionate, what a sweet little bird you were, Havala, Havala.
Papa? Papa? I need to speak with you. Papa, stop! At least listen to me. Papa, I beg you to accept us.
Accept him? How can I accept him? Can I deny everything I believe in? On the other hand, can I deny my own child? On the other hand, how can I turn my back on my faith, my people? If I try to bend that far, I will break. On the other hand, no, there is no other hand. No, Hava. No! No!
Papa!
No!
Are you home, Golda? I brought the two boys, the boys I told you about. Here they are, Golda. Wonderful boys, learned boys, Golda, from good families. Each of them a prize, a jewel. You couldn't do better for your girls. Just right, from the top of the tree.
Oh, I don't know, Yenta. My girls are still so young.
So what do they look like? Grandfathers. Meanwhile, they'll be engaged. Nothing to worry about later, no looking around. Their future all signed and sealed.
Well, which one for which one?
What's the difference? Take your pick.
Golda, is Reb Tevye at home?
But he's in the house. Why? Is there some trouble?
Call your father.
Go home. Tell your parents I'll talk to them.
What's the matter? Why are you all gathering together like a bunch of goats?
Reb Tevye, have you seen the constable today?
No, why?
There's been rumors in town. Since you knew him so well, we thought perhaps he had told you what is right and what is not.
What rumors?
Someone from Zolodin told me that an edict has been issued in Petrograd saying, oh, Shah, Shah.
Welcome, Your Honor. What's the good news in the world?
I see you have company.
Yeah, they are my friends.
Just as well, what I have to say is for their ears also. Tevye, how much time do you need to sell your house and all your household goods?
Oh, why should I sell my house? Is it in anybody's way?
I came here to tell you you're going to have to leave on a tefka.
And how did I come to deserve such an honor?
Not just you, of course, but all of you. First, I thought you might be spared, Tevye, because of your daughter, Hava.
My daughter is dead.
I understand. It affects all of you. You have to leave.
But this little corner of the world has always been our home. Why should we leave?
I don't know why. There's trouble in this world, troublemakers.
Like us?
You aren't the only ones. Your people must leave all the villages. Zolaran, Rabalakta, the whole district must be empty. I have an order here. Says you must sell your homes and be out of here in 3 days.
3 days? And you, who have known us all your life, you'd carry out this order?
I have nothing to do with it. Don't you understand?
We understand.
And what if we will not go?
You'll be forced out.
We will defend ourselves.
We will stay in our homes and fight.
Against our army, I wouldn't advise it.
I have some advice for you. This is still my home, my land. Get off my land! Get off.
You have 3 days.
After a lifetime, a piece of paper and get thee out.
We should get together with the people of Zolothan. Maybe they have a plan.
Yes, we should defend ourselves. An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth.
Oh, very good. And that way the whole world will be blind and toothless.
Rabbi, we've waited our whole lives for the Messiah. Wouldn't now be a good time for him to come?
We'll have to wait for him. Come myself. Meanwhile, we'll start packing.
I will see you all before I go.
3 days.
And I still have 82 bottles of vodka. What am I going to do with them?
Where can I go with a wife and parents and 3 children?
Well, Anatevka hasn't been exactly the Garden of Eden.
That's true.
After all, what have we got here? A little bit of this, a little bit of that.
A pot.
A pan. A broom. A hat.
Someone should have set a match to this place years ago.
A bench. A tree.
So what's a stove?
Or a house.
If we pass you on a table, don't even know they existed.
A stick of wood.
A piece of cloth.
What do we leave? Nothing much. Only on the Tevka. On the Tevka. On the Tevka.
Place.
Our forefathers have been forced out of many, many places that had a moment's notice.
Maybe that's why we always wear our hats.
But he doesn't know it yet.
Take good care of these. They were a gift from my mother and father. May they rest in peace for our wedding day.
Children, help me pack the rest of the clothes.
Golden darling. I had to see you before I left because I have such news for you. Golda, darling, you remember yesterday I told you I didn't know where to go, what to do with these old bones. Now I know. You want to hear? I'll tell you. Golda, darling, all my life I've dreamed of going to one place. And now I'll walk, I'll crawl, I'll get there. Guess where? Ah, you'll never guess. Every year at Passover, what do we say? Next year in Jerusalem, next year in the Holy Land.
You're going to the Holy Land.
You guessed. And you know why? In my sleep, my husband, my Aaron, came to me and said, Yenta, go to the Holy Land. Usually, of course, I wouldn't listen to him because, good as he was, too much brains he wasn't blessed with. But in my sleep, It's a sign, right? So somehow or other, I'll get to the Holy Land. And you want to know what I'll do there? I'm a matchmaker, no. I'll arrange marriages, yes. So, I'm going to the Holy Land to help our people increase and multiply. It's my mission. Oh, so goodbye, Golda.
Goodbye, Yenta. Be well and go in peace.
Maybe next time, Golda, we will meet on happier occasions. Meanwhile, we suffer, we suffer. We suffer in silence, right? Of course, right.
We'll have to hurry, Golda. Golda, we have to get finished.
Leave. It sounds so easy.
We'll all be together soon. Mottle, Zeitel, and the baby. They'll come too. You'll see. That Mottle is a person.
And Hodel and Perchik, when will we ever see them?
They come visiting us every Sabbath from Siberia. You know what she writes. He sits in prison and she works. Soon he'll be set free, and together they'll turn the world upside down. They couldn't be happier. And the other children will all be with us.
Not all.
All. Come, Golda, we have to get finished.
I have to sweep the floor.
Sweep the floor?
I'm not leaving a dirty house.
Ooh.
Well, Tevye, I'm leaving.
Where are you going?
To Chicago, in America. My dead wife, Frimisera, may she rest in peace, has a brother there.
That's nice.
I hate him. But a relative is a relative.
Laser. My good friend. Goodbye, goodbye. Zeitel, are they finished inside?
Almost, Papa.
Almost.
Papa will see you.
I want him to. I want to say goodbye.
He will not listen.
At least he will hear.
Maybe it would be better if I went inside and told Mama that you were here, and that way she could come out and...
We have come to say goodbye, Papa. We are also leaving. We are going to Krakow.
We cannot stay where people can do such things to others.
We wanted you to know that. Goodbye, Papa, Mama.
We are also leaving. We cannot stay where people can do such things to others. Some are driven away by edicts, and others by silence. Come on.
Goodbye. Yeah.
God be with you.
And God be with you.
We will write to you in America, if you like.
We'll be staying with Uncle Abram.
Yes, Mama.
We'll be staying with Uncle Abram. We'll be staying with Uncle Abram! The whole world has to know our business.
Stop yelling and finish packing. We have a train to catch.
I don't need your advice, Golda. Zeitel, don't forget the baby. We have to catch a train and a boat. Bielka Sprinza, put the bundles in the wagon.
Goodbye, Motto.
Goodbye, Mama. Goodbye, Papa.
Work hard, Mottle. Come to us soon.
I will.
Come, children. Golda, we can leave this pot.
No, we can't.
All right, we'll take it.
Stop that! Stop that! Stop that! We're not in America yet.
All right, children, let's go.